Nobody has a perfect childhood. I didn't have a perfect childhood, but we got through it. Coming from, I'm not gonna say hood, but um, low income families, you kind of push through, as most do. The morning of January 4th, 2014, I was driving on my way to work. It was like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going down the highway, and the lady comes off the highway and just kind of hits the front end of my car. Like, I immediately slammed on brakes, but by the time I hit my brakes, she had already hit the front end of my car. So I slammed on brakes and I just kind of held the wheel and just like, that's all you could do at that moment. And then when I opened my eyes, it was, you know, I was upside down, and I just kind of just undone my seatbelt, grabbed my arm, climbed out the window, sat down, and just kind of waved for the next person. Well, it was a lot of people coming down the highway, but I just kind of waved and sat there, and like, it was like 1,000 people around me that came to assist me. And after that, it's kind of a blur. I had to go into surgery that day. Um, but, as days progressed, they had to keep cutting on because it kept getting infections, I guess, from where the dude tied it off at, which was at this area. They had to, keep cutting it because it kept getting infections. So, I'm left with my limb. My daughter's coming in, my family's coming in. I'm just like, man, she watching you. So I didn't have a moment to be like, oh, woe is me. It was more or less, she's watching you. If you give up on this now, then what is going to be her outtake on life? There wasn't no pity for me or myself. It was get back out here, get back to work, do whatever you got to do to continue to provide for your child because she's watching you. My dad, after I came home, he was there for about 3 weeks. He was like, what you need, baby girl? You want some fried potatoes? Sure. I think I have fried potatoes every day, all day. That's his signature dish. I have a friend now where she'll be like, girl, ain't nothing wrong with you. You better do this, because I call her because when I first came on, she was doing a lot for me for like a week. And then she was sitting there watching me. She was like, girl, you was getting too comfortable. And she was like, no, I'm not doing it. So they didn't treat me no differently. Nothing changed. We still talk smack. We still hang out. Nothing changed, really. Nothing. I went back to my job, signed the FMLA papers, and the very next day, I was there every day till they gave me my job back. And they would tell you today, that girl is crazy. Because she was coming in here filing papers. It was like, y'all got me on the payroll yet? Due to the accident, I'm living a little more like I'm not as cautious with things now. So, like, I take every opportunity presented to me if it makes sense. What I will say to someone is, it's not as bad as you think it is. Because you can still do whatever you want to do. Plus 10, you just got to have the determination to do it. If it wouldn't have been for the people behind me, I wouldn't have been here. And I'm still here. Don't be afraid of life, because life is not afraid of you. Live on.